Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to London. This morning I've come to London Bridge. It's a Saturday morning and I'm here at London Bridge Station. I'm heading just across the road to London's renowned speciality food market, Borough Market. I'm actually here to do some grocery shopping, although I am literally and metaphorically in the market for some breakfast, so we'll definitely take a look at the street food. But I'm really here to pick up the essentials, life's basics: wine, cheese, meat, bread, maybe some beer, definitely coffee. I've actually got my Monmouth coffee cup from my visit to Monmouth and Seven Dials, so I'm hoping this cup will save me a fiver today. Save me a fiver, save the planet. Might be a bit of a stretch. Polar bear? I'm going to definitely save a penguin. Right, let's head over the road to the market. So our first stop will be Monmouth Coffee, and I'm going to let them explain the changes they've made and why. These are their words, not my own. It's time to talk about cups, specifically paper cups and reusable cups. It may not come as a surprise to you that hot drinks paper cups are tricky items. They are made to withstand a hot liquid for a minimum amount of time and as such are lined with plastic of some description. This plastic, whatever it is made from, is bonded to the paper to make a robust and convenient for the user hot drink cup. This is all great until time for disposal of said cup, and here it gets tricky. Unfortunately, recyclable cups are rarely recycled properly. Most recycling collections can't deal with them, and there are appallingly low statistics for how many paper cups are recycled into paper and plastic. Compostable cups don't fare much better. Facilities to deal with compostable cups are few and far between, so when they most likely find their way to landfill, they take an extraordinary amount of time to degrade. Our collective need to drink coffee en route is making a mockery of all the efforts we make in other parts of our lives to reduce, reuse and recycle. So we being Monmouth Coffee, have decided to say no to the paper cup, and we're super excited about it. From the beginning of March 2022, we will only be using reusable cups to make takeaway drinks. You're welcome to bring your own clean and dry, please, reusable cup, and we'll be happy to make your drink into it. If you don't have a reusable cup or would prefer that we provide an alternative, we have that covered. We will have a stock, we being Monmouth, will have a stock of loan cups which you can use on payment of a loan cup deposit. All you need to do is pay your deposit, take your coffee and bring back the cup. If you want a refund of your deposit when you bring back the cup, that's easy. Or if you want another coffee, you can return your cup to us when you're ordering and we will make your coffee into a fresh loan cup, and so on. We're not the first to do this and we won't be the last. So what does that all actually mean if you visit Monmouth Coffee? It means you've got three options. The first option is to enjoy your coffee in store, in which case you'll just pay for the coffee. It'll be served in a non-takeaway cup. The other options are takeaway. First option, take your own takeaway cup or a Monmouth reusable cup that you purchased on a previous visit, in which case you'll just pay for the coffee and you can take your coffee away. If you don't have a reusable cup, you'll need to purchase one from Monmouth, which will cost you £5 on top of the price of the coffee. Okay, black filter coffee from Monmouth Coffee here on Park Street. It's better this time. It only cost me £3 and not £8. Now I've got a cup.
How are you?
Yeah, delicious coffee. Right, now I need some breakfast to go with my coffee. Let's find something phenomenal and delicious here in the market. Okay, I'm here. I think we're on Cathedral Street. Got my coffee. Croissant for breakfast from Bread Ahead. I went to the market stall, Bread Ahead market stall. Things have changed. They used to have a lot of stock on the market stall and then not a lot of stock here around the corner at the bakery and bakery school. It's reversed. Now there's a little bit of stuff. They've got a little bit of their baked stuff. They haven't got any donuts, I don't think, at the on the market stall in the market. They're here. I've got a whole stall set up outside the bakery for the donuts. So yeah, if you want the best with Bread Ahead, come here, Cathedral Street. I'll show you the sourdough later. I've got a large white sourdough. As I expected. Phenomenal, delicious. Flaky white pastry, super buttery, crispy on the outside, soft and buttery on the inside, everything you want from a croissant. A little bit sweet, not too sweet. Right, I'm going to enjoy this. Wash it down with my coffee. I would be dipping it in my coffee, but my hands are full. Let's go and take a look around the market. I've got bread, I still need cheese, meat, wine and beer. Life's essentials. So today we're going to be buying our cheeses from Neal's Yard Dairy here on Park Street, which is just a few doors along from Monmouth Coffee. These two businesses have a lot in common, not least that they're both considered yardsticks for what they do in their respective industries. If ever a new coffee shop or coffee roasters has or will be opened here in London, they will be compared to Monmouth Coffee. And whenever coffee snobs talk about the new coffee shop or coffee roasters, Monmouth will be thrown into the mix. And Neal's Yard Dairy is similar in that way. There are far fewer cheesemongers than coffee shops, but they will be compared to Neal's Yard Dairy. And whenever anyone claims to have a passion for cheese, if they're not familiar with or haven't visited Neal's Yard Dairy, then their opinions, they're just going to be dismissed. Okay, got all the cheeses from Neal's Yard Dairy here on Park Street. and some butter. I just asked for the girls' advice. I got 1 hard cheese, 1 blue cheese, and a soft cheese. Again, they're the experts. I deal with that all day long. I didn't even taste them, so there'll be a surprise later. And some whey butter. Right, now I still need meat, maybe some beer.
That's French oysters there. You know what you like, guys?
So I'm going to get our meat today, some ham from Brindisa Spanish Foods. Brindisa have a store here at the market selling all things Spanish. Brindisa also have a handful of tapas bars and Spanish restaurants across London, one here at the market. I've always enjoyed my visits there. I love tapas, and each one's slightly different. Each restaurant has a slightly different menu, so it's not a case of once you've been to one, you've been to them all. You've got to try them all and pick your favourite. Today I'm going to get some Iberico ham. They have some here in the chiller, but you can also watch it being hand carved in the store. You can buy a whole leg as well and carve it yourself. Not inexpensive though. Each leg's around £500. I did buy one once, one Christmas. I wouldn't recommend it. My whole house smelt like pig fat the entire time. It's delicious, but funky. Okay, now I've got meat from the Brindisa store here, Spanish ham, carved in store, carved off the leg in store. Had a little sample, tasted delicious, so I'm looking forward to that. It's not cheap, but relationships are for compromise, not cheese, meat, wine, beer. Right. What have I got? I've got meat, cheese, bread, butter. We need some booze. We need some wine. And I wasn't here for street food. I've seen the Ginger Pig have now got a sausage roll stall here at Borough. I used to have to go all the way over to Marylebone to get those. So once I've found some wine, I might get a sausage roll. And then wash that down with some beer. So today I'm going to get a bottle of wine from Beadles of Borough, the wine merchant, wine bar and bistro here on Beadles Street. According to their website, this was originally a potato warehouse, and its real claim to fame is 20 years ago it was the Greek restaurant in the movie Bridget Jones's Diary, which is over the road from her house, which in real life was and is the Globe pub. So I've decided on this bottle of French red called Meteor, which apparently, as the name would suggest, is out of this world. Okay. Bottle of French red wine from Wine Bar and Wine Shop here at the market. Beadles. I took the girl's advice. So they want something strong to go with cheese. Costs about 20 quid. So went straight for a bottle that cost 28. And then we settled on one that cost 22. Right, now we can go and get a sausage roll and a beer. Okay, got myself a sausage roll from the Ginger Pig Butchers here opposite Monmouth Coffee, the Borough Market. Arguably the second best sausage rolls in the world. Great. The best fancy sausage rolls in the world. Ginger Pig. Best budget sausage rolls on the planet. Greggs. Right, now we need to find somewhere to get a beer. The market porter appears to be closed. What's wrong with you? 11 AM on a Saturday. Right, let's find a pub. Get a beer to accompany our sausage roll. That's more like it. Not only is the Wheat Sheaf pub open at 11 AM on a Saturday, standing room only. Welcome to Britain. Okay, here at the Glow Pub. You can tell we're in the central of London. Okay, beer and the second best sausage rolls in the world, second only to Greggs. Ginger Pig. They are phenomenal. They might even be slightly better than Greggs. Perfect with a pint. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this little trip to London's Borough Market. Got everything we needed, the essentials, the basics for the week. Bread from Bread Ahead, breakfast from Bread Ahead, cheese from Neal's Yard, dairy, meat, Spanish ham from Brindisa, butter, Now we can go and have the inaugural Roberts London wine tasting, cheese tasting event. Wine and cheese tasting, journey of discovery. Right, I'll see you in the next one. Toodles.